guys, Matt and Nate from Tree Rings Disc Golf. We're going to start doing a little bit more of a long format vlog series, so this is episode 1. We have 2 GYROpalooza boxes. We already opened them. You can watch that on our Instagram. We'll go through the discs that we have, but what we're going to do is we're going to flip. One of us is going to get one box, the other one's going to get the other box. We're going to play the 18 holes here. So we're going to go through what all the discs are because Nate hasn't seen them yet, and then we'll get started.
I'm excited.
So first up, each of us gets the same. Each GYROpalooza box had 6 discs that are guaranteed. 6 discs? Something like 5 discs that are guaranteed. So we will each have a glow glitch. Now the thing with these glow glitches, they are between 10 and 15 grams heavier. So I have thrown the one a little bit. It definitely is more torque resistant, a little bit more stable than the really lightweight glitches. So
I can throw that.
Yes, it's cool. The next up on the guaranteed discs, so this is a R2 Glow Envy. So it's the R2 recycled plastic in the middle and a glow rib. You have an R2 Glow Crave, which is really fun. These R2 Glow ones have seemed a little bit on the stable side, but they still are kind of gummy feeling. R2 Glow Hex. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And then you get a James Conrad Series Detour. So this is kind of like the Hex, but a little bit flippier. I really like these for long hyzer flips.
Oh, that feels good in the hand.
It is. I throw this. I've been throwing this so much. I actually tried the 1,000-foot challenge, and I immediately put this as the mid-range I tried. Spoiler alert, got 990 feet, so we're going to be trying that again. You can see that on the Instagram. Well, soon. So then, those are the guaranteed discs. So it is 5 guaranteed discs. So, box 1, the random disc, so you get 3 lab seconds and 2 Pro Shop discs. So, first one in this one is a standard neutron glitch, and Aiden claimed this one. There may be a video on Instagram, but he designed this one. He loves it. It's 152 grams, so it's still a pretty decently weighted one, but it's a lot flippier than the glow one, for sure. This one has a Total Eclipse Hex lab second, a little bit of black dot on the side here. So this is a little bit beefier feeling, I think, than the R2 Neutron even is. This one, I think this is fission plastic. I'm not 100% sure. It feels more fission than Neutron, but this is a Wave, 172 gram fission Wave. My dad has been bagging this ever since I opened it from the box. I had to go beg him to give it back to me for this video. Very flippy, but it doesn't want to burn. It wants to just pan. A Lab Second Crave, Neutron Crave. This one is basically identical to the PDGA membership disc I got this year, which is that lighter weight Crave. I don't love it. It's very flippy, but
there are shots for it.
There are shots for it, exactly. Now, you have a 167 gram Neutron resistor. Now, a few months ago, I got a Eclipse resistor, and I didn't love it. I thought it was like a -1 on the glide. That thing, no matter how you threw it, wanted to get to the ground. It was very unworkable. Threw it right in the tree, lost it. This one does what I was hoping for, and it feels like a slower Firebird. You flex this, it does want to glide up and pan to the right. So it actually is a lot more workable, and it feels better in the hand. The final disc in box 1.
Is that a Delirium?
This is a time lapse.
Ooh.
This is, so I have 2 of the time lapses I bought myself. This is the least beefy of the time lapses I have. So this one I've actually been bagging. It's going to be a fun disc. I use it mainly on forehand because on the backhand it's not quite beaten enough, but it's getting there. All right, so box 2, we're not going to go over the guaranteed discs because they're all the same. The only difference is it's a red Detour versus a pink Detour. So for the special discs over here, we have a Octane, a Neutron, no, sorry, this is a Neutron Teleport. 14.5 speed, I think it's a -1.5, 2. So as a 14.5 speed, this is going to be a lot more workable than the Delirium. Next up, you have 2, well actually no, this one's the Volt. So you have a Plasma Volt, very good disc. I've been throwing that a lot. Not this one, but I have my own. You have a Plasma Octane, good disc. You have another actually this one's a fission, I think. This is a Matt Dollar 2022 Team Series Octane. So 163 gram. I think this is a fission one. So there's a fission octane that's lightweight. There's a plasma octane. Fission, I'm pretty sure, Proxy.
which is the less stable.
This is a negative 2-1, I think, putter. I think it's a 3-speed. So it's like an Envy, but the understable cousin of the Envy. And then a Streamline Pilot putter in Eclipse plastic. So definitely very different. This one has 2 really slow discs and everything else is blazing fast. Well, I guess the Volt isn't blazing fast, but it's the only thing in between. This one has a huge variety of mid-rangey style discs and only 2 fast discs. You have an understable and a fast one. So kind of a different profile between them. This one does actually have the heavier gyro as well, 160 gram glitch. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna flip a disc for which side we get, and the rules are, so it's 18 holes. Rules are you have to throw off the tee each of these discs at least once. So it's gonna be throughout the round. Right. After the tee shot, you can throw whichever disc you want to do an upshot or a putt if you want. We both have a couple options. Everyone's gonna have at least a glitch option and at least an Envy option for their putter. This one has 2 extra putters that this one doesn't have. Well, actually, I guess this has another glitch, but I don't know why you go for a lighter weight glitch for putting, but maybe. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So we're gonna flip the time lapse here. Heads, it's gonna be the box 1 that's closer to Nate right now. Tails is box 2. This is for Nate. Yep. All right, here we go. Tails.
All right.
All right, so it flipped up. So no excuses. I get a bit of advantage because I'm already bagging some of the ones in box 1. So, you know, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Hole 1. What do we throw?
All right, let's get set up for hole 1.
All right, so hole 1's only about 190 feet. It's pretty straight, but there's a little bit of a gap you have to hit. There's a tree on the right that'll get in your way, and a road on the right if you go far enough over. I'm gonna start with the Envy, nice overstable putter, and see how it goes.
I love putting with the R2 plastics, so I'm really excited to throw these. I haven't actually thrown.
You're gonna putt with the Envy, you think?
I might. I don't know. Probably, actually. Considering the side that I have, I kind of have to, actually, unless I do glitch.
Oh, I get the extra putters.
Right. Yeah,
I'll
you
probably
do.
be putting with that pilot.
Get this side. Oh, that's actually okay. You're
That's
good.
Fine. That's fine.
Nice shot. All right, here on hole 1, I'm going to go with the Detour. This is what I've normally been throwing. The only concern I have is I'm wearing tennis shoes, and this is one of 2 holes that are really muddy here, so we'll see how this goes. Too far right, but I got her into the tree. I got her out. Oh! Wait, I got lucky.
I won't count the football.
Oh, did I football? Where did I step?
As you planted, you were already on the one.
Oh, okay.
Not that much.
I think I'm gonna put. It's just the damn. I'm gonna try and putt with the Envy. Yeah, that actually feels really good for putting. All right.
All right, so we both got birdie, 1 down each. We're on to hole 2, which is about 275. I think it's actually a little shorter than that, but it's just a dead straight shot, not much wind. I'm gonna go with the hex, see how that works. Short.
Not too short though.
Not to put.
All right. I'm gonna be throwing the Eclipse, the R2 Crave here. Go a little bit further, I think.
Nice throw.
Thank you. 'Cause 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 'cause
Another set of birdies. We're doing well so far. We're on to hole 3, which is another straight shot. There's a couple trees at the end that are in your way, but it's a pretty open shot, really. I've been putting with the Proxy and it feels phenomenal, so I'm going to see how it works on a nice little hyzer flip.
That's going to give you a little bit of a long putt, yeah. I think this is one of the shorter holes that's left, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and throw the Envy that I've been putting with here. Kind of follow what Nate did, throwing his putter on this hole. Oh, I have 2 glitches. I probably should. Oh, I barely got through.
All right, putt off.
That's actually not a bad spot. It's just not as close as I'd like it to be. Up, down, there. Okay. Oh, almost. I've been pulling it to the right so much lately. All right. How's Lord. Okay.
All right, on to hole 4. We both took par there. Not great putts, but it's all right. 2 down each. We've got a tunnel gap with Mandos left and right if you play that way. It's about 230 feet low ceiling. I've never thrown a glitch before, so I'm going to get it out of the way on this hole.
You know what?
It's okay. Dead straight.
Yep. All right, so I don't have a disc that's at all like what I normally throw here. And even for the backhand turnover, I would have thrown the detour, which I've already thrown. So I'm going to go with the lightweight neutron glitch, Aiden's glitch here. And we'll see how this goes. The trick is getting enough height. So, as we just determined, glitch off the tee with a low ceiling maybe it wasn't our smartest idea, so I have a long approach here. I'm going to take my resistor, since it's just an approach, and I'm just going to try and get it so it just drops by the basket. Lawn dart style.
Super effective.
It was super effective! Good height, it's a little wide.
I love the feel of that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a P1, but it's not got any of the dome that I don't like.
Yeah, I got like the flat. I got a lot of the distance like the wide. Ready? You're out. Go ahead. Yeah. You know what? Taking threes on this with the glitches is not actually terrible.
I'll take it.
I will take it.
All right, both of us got pars again, so we're still 2 down through 4. We're now on to hole 5, which is a 254 foot.
Slightly uphill.
It's slightly uphill. It's dead straight. There's just one guardian tree really in your way. And OB, what, 10 feet, 15 feet behind the basket, something like that. So it's a little tight. I'm gonna try to get some of my fastest out of the way, so I'm gonna go with the Plasma Octane on a forehand, and hopefully I don't go way too long.
That is not going to flip as much as your grace.
No,
Okay.
I'm not expecting it. I'd love if it did.
Vision one. Oh! Opening the door for me! Ooh. I'm going to go with the lightweight Neutron Crave here. I prefer the forehand on this, but I don't really have a disc to forehand this unless I throw the time lapse. I'm probably throwing that OB. So we're going to try this, try and put it on enough hyzer that it doesn't flip over, and hopefully don't go too long. Hey, got around the tree. Oh, good up. Oh, damn, that was my opportunity. All right, that's your side. Well, you're welcome. Car's going. Keep the car's going. I had that up. I was in too. It's just it was in the basket, so it wasn't like. Let me use one of your discs really quick.
All right, once again we got par. Matt decided to be generous and not make the putt. So we're on to hole 6, still 2 down. We got a 245 foot. It's a little bit uphill. There's trees left and right. There's OB left, getting up about 25 feet, 25 feet left of the basket. There's OB if you go quite a bit long, but I don't think that's really
The OB short comes into play if you
The OB short comes into play if you hit any of these first 3 trees. You're probably going to drop OB.
And there's a Mando left to that first tree.
And there's a Mando to the left of the first big maple right there. So I'm going to try the R2 Crave and see how that goes on just a really smooth forehand, hopefully. Maybe a little bit further off the ground than the last.
Oh, you know, it's short, but you missed the stuff to miss.
Yeah, it's not OB.
All right, I'm going to be going to resistor forehand here. I got a lot of flippier stuff or really fast stuff, which isn't really a good fit for this hole, so we're going to see if we can make this work. Ooh. We made it work. Thank you.
And you're parked, so.
Good putt. Also, screw you. I want to take the putt.
All right, we both birdied there, so that's kind of cool. We're now 3 down through 6 onto hole 7, which is arguably the hardest hole on this course. It's 280 feet.
No, it's 360.
360?
Or 340, 360, somewhere there.
The sign is incorrect. It's about 340 feet. It's a little bit downhill, but there's about a dozen bunker trees to hit in the way, so you really need something that penetrates through and hits one of the gaps and then moves a little bit left. I'm going to be trying the Fission Octane. The headwind that we were facing has just started picking up, but it's still only 5 to 10 miles an hour, so hopefully it won't impact it too much. But yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Oh
God, that's so flippy.
You know, though, that's a good
It
line.
worked out.
That is a good line.
That's funny. That thing was more flippy than I thought.
Yeah, well, it caught the wind just... All right, I'm going to attempt with the wave here, mainly because I don't have a lot of other holes that feel good to throw this wave, I don't think. I'm going to try and do a bit of a hyzer flip straight up the middle gap. I don't know why I called my shot, because now I'm not going to hit that line, but we'll see if it works out. did. It's still flipping. Goodbye. Shit. That never stabled out.
It was a good throw. It just got flat and stayed flat.
Yeah. I mean, I got the hyzer flip through the middle gap like I was saying, but well, your release point was perfect. Yeah. All right, I'm going to use the bag as a marker. Ooh, super efficient.
All right, we both parred hole 7, so we're still 3 down. We're up onto hole 8 now, which is a downhill, again, about 250 feet. There's nothing really in the way. There's one little tree about 20 feet from the basket that makes for annoying putts, and that's about it. There is OB if you go left enough into the tall grass. So I'm going to be taking the Volt and trying it on a little bit of a backhand hyzer. See how that works.
Ooh, too much hyzer.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to be throwing a hex on this. I need to make sure I give it a little bit of power because normally I throw something a bit faster, but this should work pretty well. Oh no! That was going so well. I said to get under
That was a
$1
really
grand.
nice throw.
Wow. Oh, you. Sure. Yeah, that was a little low. Oh, I didn't mark it. You need your pilot to mark after the fact. And I almost lost it out from a spin out anyway. I feel like that would have been karma. All right, you finally get the separation. I missed my opportunity to do that. I think you hit about the same putt that I had over there that I missed, so you deserve it.
On 6, you mean?
Yeah. No, 5. That one there. 6 we both.
I didn't make the putt.
No, I missed one that was basically. Yeah, I did. No,
All right, I got the birdie. Matt took a par, so I'm 4 down. You're 3 down now, headed into hole 9. It's a, I don't think it's actually 280 feet, but that's what the sign says.
Accurate, actually, yeah. It's
All right.
weird. It's downhill, so it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah. There's a big guardian tree right in the way, about 10 feet in front of the basket. Otherwise, it's pretty open. I'm going to go ahead and throw that Envy again. Give it a nice straight shot, and hopefully it'll fight this little bit of a headwind we got going on. And get another birdie.
Oh, God.
So high.
That was so high. I mean, it's dying to the point. No, that's not good. Right, I'm going to throw my second hex that I have. This is the Total Eclipse one. I think this should be a little bit more stable when I've thrown these before. So I'm hoping this just gets over in there pretty well. Not that stable. Or, no, that's too stable. Damn it. Oh, boy, I told you to hold my beer.
How do you make my throw look good?
Oh, you did. Well, you got the right putter for it. Anyway, when you just mark quick, actually, you know what? Freeze up. That was my chance.